Oh, my God. And we are live, folks. Welcome to the Sit Down Standard, the podcast celebrating all the amazing things you can do while sitting, whether it's enjoying movies, watching television, or playing games, including board games. I'm one of your hosts, David Bray. I'm joined, as always, by Gerald Bales.
Hi.
And special guest, Jordan Peterson.
Oh, I was hoping for a Mr. Jordan Peterson.
Never.
Come on.
No way.
Not even for a special return.
Fine, Mr. Jordan
That's
Peterson.
right.
How are you, sir?
Good, man. How you doing?
I don't know if you remember this, but we have a YouTube channel. If you're listening to the audio version, you can go to youtube.com/sitdownstandard.
I was not familiar.
You're not?
No.
You were on the show.
YouTube? Is that the one with the
The
videos?
YouTube?
Well, we've got multiple. We got 2 cameras now.
I know things have changed.
We're on Google
lighting's
Play Store.
different.
New
I don't
studio.
feel- I know, new studio. I don't feel like I'm in
You're
the
not
dentist chair
Yeah,
as much.
we've got some shadows going on in here now.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. It's a little softer. I feel a little more at home.
Of course. But you can always find our audio version on iTunes, Google Play. What is it called? Google Play Store? I don't know.
Yeah,
they need
Google
to
Play
figure it
Store.
out.
Don't worry
Stitcher
about it.
Radio, your favorite, and
Yeah,
SoundCloud.
Stitcher's the best.
No, I don't want to get a letter from Google. And they're like, you're saying it wrong.
Yeah. No,
If I got a letter from Google, it'd be
use
pretty
Stitcher.
cool.
They don't care.
It is the best way to listen to it if you're not an iPhone user, which you shouldn't be.
We'll get into that a little bit later.
Oh, yeah. Tease. Baby birds.
Mostly why we brought Jordan here.
So glad I'm back for this episode. It's like, what? You're going to talk good about iPhones? I'm coming.
Gotta fight for the honor of everyone else in the world. All right, let's start off the podcast with what we start every week with. Jordan, I know you know this. Oh, what you doing? Oh, what you doing? What you doing? There you go.
Hasn't changed.
Hasn't changed at all. No.
And I'm still here silent, like rolling my eyes.
Congrats on the 1 year, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm
You
glad.
only listened because you were mentioned in the episode.
I know. Well, and you texted me and said, listen to this part of the episode.
At least this part, really?
Yeah.
23 minutes and 40
I was
seconds
like-
we talk about you. Can you
I was
listen
like,
to that part at
okay.
least?
And then I was like 5 minutes in. I was like, I haven't heard my name once.
Yeah, he's like.
And then I had to
this
get
is
like
all-
10 minutes in.
Anyways, we'll start with you, Jordan. Jordan, since you've been gone for so long, what you doing?
I know. You'd think I've been doing a lot, but not doing too much. Well, I might be getting a new house soon. I've got the paperwork in. I should
Nice.
be getting a new house next
How
year.
is house shopping? Do you enjoy
I
that?
hate house
the worst.
shopping with the passion of a
First world
fiery
problems,
thousand
man.
suns. It's the worst. But we finally found one. Got the earnest money in.
Are you're buying a brand new?
No, it's not brand new.
Oh, okay,
It
'cause
was
you were
built in
looking at, like-
2011. We were looking at everything. We've
Yeah.
been-
Oh, man,
I
that'd
called
be
it.
so
I called
cool.
it the unicorn house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's
I named it. I was like, I don't think that we'll ever decide because the perfect house doesn't exist, so I call it the unicorn house. But we kind of settled on some things. So, but happy to be getting into a new house. I finally got to finish Civil War. Yay!
like
I saw you on my Plex server.
Yeah, I watched it on this Plex server. It only took me 3 sittings.
That's good.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
It was excellent. It was really good.
Good.
I rewatched
Really
it
good.
last weekend. So good.
Yeah, it was really
See,
good.
I haven't watched it since it came out on Blu-ray or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
I had to just say this has nothing to do with the comics, and it's just a completely different
Right.
Civil War story, but they did a really good job. Spider-Man is awesome. I cannot wait for
right?
Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys did podcasts on this already.
We did a
but
whole
I didn't
spoiler
Of course
listen.
we did, yeah. Now you can
But
listen back.
I'll have to go back, check it out. I didn't want it to spoil it for me.
Of
I was
course,
gonna watch
that's
it.
why you didn't
well,
listen.
your big concern, I remember back in the day, was it was like a civil battle. It
Yeah, it wasn't
civil
a war, and it still was a civil battle. I mean, but their Marvel universe is a lot smaller than the real Marvel.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't have
they're
not yet.
missing out on like a lot of pieces, especially like Fantastic Four was huge in the Civil Wars in the comics.
They might get that back.
That'd be nice if they
That's the
gave
next
them a
one they're gonna take
chance.
from the studio.
That would be so awesome. They could buy it for like pennies on the dollar at this point. I feel like nobody wants to touch that.
Fan-tastic.
But yeah, and of course, no X-Men. There's so many different pieces in the actual Civil War comics. But if you just don't read that, I'm sure people who haven't read that just loved the crap out of that movie.
Oh, it was great.
Because it was super
Very
awesome.
enjoyable.
The one thing I don't like is because I'm just like, I like happy. Like, I like, you know me. I just, everybody needs to be happy. Go,
Why you guys fighting, man?
Yeah, why does everybody have to be fighting? I hate it when they're like, I love the Avengers. Like, don't break them up. Like, now there's 2 teams. Like,
Yeah, I've heard from like a post interview that he's not Captain America anymore. Like he left the Shield, and even when he shows up to break out the guys at the end, like he's not Captain America. He's just Steve
and
Rogers.
did he give away his shield? Didn't he give the shield back?
No, he left it there. He's
Left
like,
it
that
there.
was my dad made
You
that.
don't deserve it.
Exactly. He's
Yeah,
like,
and he
"All
just
right."
said, okay.
Piece of metal disc. I don't want it.
It's like, I also am a super soldier, right?
You know, I'm friends with the guy from the country where this metal's from. I'll just make another one.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. That Black Panther was super cool.
I can't wait for that
His
movie,
helmet
man.
was super awesome. Talons were super cool. They did a really good job with that. He didn't get as much time as I would have liked, but he gets his
You gotta
own.
make room for a lot of people.
He'll get his own movie. That was good. I didn't like how Vision and Scarlet Witch were separated. Like it was starting to build their relationship because they like get married in
Yeah.
comics and everything.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they're like a love.
Ew, I don't know about
interest
that.
there.
'Cause,
So
like he's not a person.
Yeah,
He's
a person.
He's
alive.
sentient, so
I'm
it's
alive.
like
Yeah,
it's
I
like
guess.
And she's kind of crazy too. I mean, so
Yeah,
kind of
she's
matches. But yeah, they all break off and make the West Coast Avengers: Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch.
Is that what that
Vision.
is?
Yeah, they all go to L.A. and do the Avengers. On the other side.
I've heard that the idea is that it's not going to be this part 2 of the Infinity War. It's
No, they
like-
changed it. It's not a 2-part movie. There's still 2 Avengers movies.
Yeah.
But the first one is called Infinity War, and the second one is to be named. But it's still
That's
going to
a
come
terrible
out the
name.
year.
It's horrible. That sounds super boring.
That was too easy.
I have a feeling they're gonna either cancel that second movie or push it back because they're not gonna have 2 big tentpole Avengers movies one after the other.
Why not?
I don't know.
Well, they'll probably put something in between. They still have all the Ant-Man and the
No,
and
I
the
just
Wasp
mean
and-
like I think it's May, but it's just it's a lot.
Giant Man was sweet. That
Oh,
was, that
right.
was super
We
cool.
were- yeah,
I
we
was
wanted
super
that,
happy
right?
to fill that in. Yeah, that was awesome.
I
Never
was
done this
missing that
before.
from Ant-Man, and it's like when it showed him at the end, I was like, oh.
Yeah, because it was just. I mean, they always just call him Ant Man. He's like, I'm like, yeah, Giant Man. Like nobody knows that piece of him,
Right.
but it was cool that they put that in the movie.
The best line was Tony Stark. He's like, "Does anyone else have any superpowers they don't know of yet? Like, please
Right,
let me
super
know.
awesome superpowers. Yeah,
Please do them now." Like, yeah, a lot of good comedy in it. I don't know. The ending I thought was a good payoff. You know, with Winter Soldier having killed his parents. Like, I enjoy that payoff. I enjoy the betrayal. I like all of that. I really
Yeah.
did enjoy that part of it. It is a long movie though. I mean,
Yeah.
you saw it in 3
Well,
sittings,
it
which
felt
is
short to me.
Right,
3
right,
short
right.
movies.
but it's what, like 2 hours and
Two and a half.
2.5 or 2.
that's long
hours,
even
40
for a
minutes.
superhero
yeah.
movie. So
Baron Zemo was a little disappointing.
all their bad guys. I mean, they're Marvel. I mean, this is
Loki was the last great villain,
right, but that's what I'm
in
saying.
those movies,
DC has the better villains, which is so frustrating, by the way.
But I like
you
this
know what
where
I mean?
like at least he didn't die at the end like all the other villains.
Right.
So hopefully he'll come. You know, he'll put the purple hood on, right?
That's what I didn't like. There was no costume. Like, come on, give him.
But he's just the
something.
guy for right now. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, kept him alive.
And
so
then
we'll
I
see.
thought there was supposed to be another bad guy, like I don't know, Cross something. I thought there was another.
Oh yeah, Crossbones. He's in the beginning. At the beginning,
Oh,
they
is
fight
that,
him.
that
That's
was
who
just,
that is.
That's who that was.
Well, he fought
so
him. He
quick.
was a Shield agent.
well, Hydra. But
He
yeah.
was Hydra, yeah, and he fought. He was the guy that they fought in the elevator scene in Winter Soldier, which is like one of the best Marvel fighting scenes, where they're going up the
I haven't
elevator.
seen Winter Soldier in forever. I need to watch it.
Well,
again.
yeah, Captain America takes on because he realizes they're all like they're going down an elevator, up an elevator, and he realizes like and it's like it's like a Jason Bourne movie. It's
Yeah.
like you fight in this 10x10
Right,
close
right,
quarters
right.
Yeah.
combat. You know,
10 or not
CQC.
10x10, but like 5x5. Anyways,
But yeah, overall, super awesome. The other thing that I've been doing
I was gonna
is
say we got a lot of movies to catch up with.
Yeah,
No.
no, honestly, I've barely seen any movies. But the next one I was going to say is a movie. So my daughters have gone to the age of watching not full movies, but parts of movies. I have now seen Frozen 500,000 times.
Good for you, or at least the
At least the
beginning,
songs.
yeah.
No, they just like the songs every time, but it's super cute because they like kind of sing along.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well,
yeah.
No, the part where she's like, "You want to build a snowman?" and she's like, "Okay, bye." They both go bye. It's super cute,
Cutest thing.
and they
you
did.
still haven't seen it, right, David?
I've only seen the well. Okay,
Sit down and watch it. It's actually a good movie.
no, it is a good movie. I watched the first like 15 to 20 minutes. Like,
and that part was solid.
no, like no,
It is a good movie.
the
I saw
making-
like 15 minutes.
that's
of
all
it.
you need.
The
right?
Making Ice song in the beginning is like the worst song in the whole movie.
No,
too.
It
okay.
doesn't match the rest of the movie at all.
Yeah.
I just got to the part where the parents like completely overreact.
Oh,
They're just like,
yeah.
you hurt your sister. We're gonna lock you in a tower. It's like,
Hide your problems. Don't tell anybody.
anyways, this could go. There's nothing that could go wrong here.
Solid parents there.
No, but I passively watched it while we were playing a board game. It was on when I was over at your brother's house, so I had like one eye on it.
Yeah.
I was watching it, and I was like, "Oh, this
No,
is
it actually is a good movie.
Yeah,
And
and
the
I like,
songs are good. Soundtrack's good.
Josh Gad, who's the voice of the snowman. Gad,
Oh.
whatever. He's the
Olaf.
Yeah, he's great. So
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, you always need a good, like
Comic relief.
You think of like a Pooh or like,
And his song is like the best, even though
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with the movie. Either.
I know it
But-
doesn't.
and
It
all
is
he
fun,
wants to
though.
be is like in summer, and like he wants it's in no one.
I always want to know what happens to snow in summer.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
It's great. So I could tell it's a good movie, and plus everyone else is. I mean, millions of kids can't be wrong, right?
Right. Oh yeah, that's proved true so many times. But yeah, it's just like every time I walk by the like loft TV, it's just on. I'm like, oh, we haven't seen this one in a while. Yeah.
See, that's the one thing about being a kid that was nice is like you can like I couldn't watch the same movie like over and over. I mean, maybe, but probably not.
Yeah.
But like when you're a kid, like it's just like an Etch-a-Sketch. You just shake and
right,
then it's
right.
brand new. Again.
I remember with Jungle Book, like it would end and it'd be like rewind, which we had to actually wait for it to rewind.
Right.
And then
Did you
play
have a
again.
rewinder?
No, we didn't have a
we had
rewinder.
one.
But if you stopped it and rewound, it went a lot faster than just hitting rewind.
Oh,
while
yeah,
it's
of
going.
course.
Yeah, so we'd
Pro
stop
tip,
it.
pro tip,
Pro tip.
1989.
Don't rewind in real time. That'll take all day. No, but
I
yeah.
could just see one guy's like, "Oh,
Stop and then rewind.
all right, get the."
Yeah.
Although
I remember
Frozen
seriously
is on
just
a
push play,
VHS,
yeah.
so never mind.
You're right. That probably.
And I think I
is.
stopped making. Oh, I read an article that the company that was making VHSs like officially stopped making them, and I was like, first the question,
Good, about
yeah,
time.
the question
You've been
wasn't
losing
like,
money for a while.
yeah, I was like, the question is, why are we still making VHS?
Because you had a lot of hipster film students that wanted to make videos that looked old and stuff.
You can put a filter on and freaking Premiere or something.
Exactly.
Anyways, what else you got going on other than Disney?
Other than
You got
House of
Disney.
War. Yeah, Disney properties all over.
They're winning.
I actually was at Best Buy earlier and I saw Star Wars for sale, and I was like, man, I want to watch that again. I haven't seen it again since the theater.
Oh, episode 7.
Seen
I
it
haven't
like
seen
4
it
or 5
either.
times.
I haven't
you?
watched it either.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to watch it. There's actually a lot of movies on your Plex server I want to watch. Good dinosaurs on there. Oh, do you have Zootopia?
Yep.
I saw. Okay,
Zootopia was really good.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch that.
See, you love Disney. You're just like you're
I do
falling
love
into the
Disney.
trap. man.
All their properties are my favorite. I don't have anything else in life. They own all my joys.
If they bought like beer companies, it'd be over.
Oh, that's true. That's true. They need to
IPA?
Disney, get on that. Where are you? Which camera am I looking at? Which camera's live? This camera?
Both of them.
Which
yeah.
one's Disney?
This is the Disney. camera.
Disney, get on that. Buy some beer, and you got every joy I have in life.
Anything else?
But that's about it.
No, they
So-
have beer. It's Mickey's, right?
Mickey's beer? Oh,
No.
wow.
Come on!
Wow. Good one. No,
That's
perfect.
all right.
Perfect.
I'll pass the torch. Gerald, what you doing?
We got a couple things here, Jordan. First of all, welcome back.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
You're probably not going to see you for another 6 months, but
Probably not, but
Probably not.
disappear into the ether.
It makes it more special.
Labor Day weekend was last weekend, so I had a bunch of free time because I was not invited to any parties. Cool. So I watched Narcos season 2 came out.